Hello and welcome to our spine-tingling journey exploring the 5 most famous haunted castles and ghostly legends in the world. These castles have a rich history and a reputation for being some of the most haunted places on Earth. So grab a blanket and a flashlight and let's dive into the chilling world of ghosts and haunted castles. Our first stop is Edinburgh Castle, located in Scotland. This historic castle is perched on top of an extinct volcano and is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Scotland. It has a fascinating history, dating back to the 12th century when it was first built by King David I. But Edinburgh Castle is not just a place of history and beauty, it is also a place of mystery and hauntings. It is said to be home to a number of ghosts, the most famous being the ghostly piper. Legend has it that he was a piper who disappeared in the castle's tunnels and is now heard playing his bagpipes late at night. But that's not all. Edinburgh Castle is also home to the ghost of a headless drummer. The drummer is said to have been a prisoner of war during the 7 Years' War, and his ghostly drumming can be heard echoing through the castle's halls at night. Visitors have also reported seeing the ghost of a dog in the castle's dog cemetery, as well as feeling a chilling presence in the dungeons. Our next stop is Chillingham Castle, located in Northumberland, England. This medieval castle has a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in Europe. It is a place of legend and mystery, with ghostly apparitions and unexplained noises reported by visitors for centuries. One of the most famous ghosts is the Blue Boy, a young boy who was murdered by a member of the family who owned the castle. His ghostly figure is said to appear in the Pink Room, and visitors have reported feeling a cold breeze and hearing unexplained noises in his presence. But the Blue Boy is not the only ghost at Chillingham Castle. Lady Mary Berkeley, who died in the castle in the 18th century, is said to haunt the Great Hall. Visitors have reported seeing her ghostly figure, as well as feeling a sense of unease and dread in her presence. The castle's White Pantry is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a servant girl who died of the plague, and visitors have reported feeling a sense of sadness and despair in her presence. Our next haunted castle is Bran Castle, located in Romania. This imposing fortress is often associated with the legend of Dracula and is said to be haunted by the ghost of Vlad the Impaler, the real-life inspiration for the Dracula character. Visitors have reported seeing his ghostly figure roaming the castle's halls and feeling an eerie presence. But Bran Castle is not just a place of legends and spooky stories. It is a fascinating castle with a rich history dating back to the 14th century. It was once a military fortress, a customs post, and a royal residence. Today, it is one of Romania's most popular tourist attractions and draws visitors from all over the world. Our next stop is Bergeltz Castle, located in Germany. This stunning castle is perched on a hill overlooking the Moselle River and is said to be one of the most haunted places in Germany. It has a history dating back to the 12th century and has been owned by the same family for over 850 years. Legend has it that the castle is haunted by the ghost of a knight who died in battle. Visitors have reported seeing his ghostly figure roaming the castle's halls and feeling an eerie presence in his presence. But that's not all. Bergeltz Castle is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl who fell to her death from the castle's walls. Her ghostly figure is said to appear at night, and visitors have reported hearing her cries echoing through the castle's halls. But despite its haunted reputation, Bergeltz Castle is a magnificent example of medieval architecture and is well worth a visit. It boasts a fascinating history and is home to a number of priceless artworks and artifacts. Our final stop on our haunted castle tour is Leap Castle, located in Ireland. This castle has a reputation for being one of the most haunted places in the world and is said to be home to a number of malevolent spirits. It was built in the 15th century by the O'Bannon clan, and its history is filled with tales of murder, betrayal, and revenge. One of the most famous ghosts at Leap Castle is the Elemental, a malevolent spirit that is said to have been summoned during a gruesome ritual. The Elemental is said to be a terrifying creature with no face, and visitors have reported feeling a sense of dread and unease in its presence. But that's not all. Leap Castle is also said to be haunted by the ghost of a young girl who was murdered by her own father. Her ghostly figure is said to appear in the castle's chapel, and visitors have reported feeling a cold breeze and hearing her cries for help. Well, that concludes our journey through the 5 most famous haunted castles and ghostly legends in the world. These castles are not just places of beauty and history, they are also places of mystery and hauntings. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there is no denying the eerie atmosphere that surrounds these haunted castles. So if you're brave enough, why not visit one of these haunted castles for yourself and see if you can spot a ghostly apparition? But be warned, these castles are not for the faint of heart. Happy exploring.